Coming up on this edition of Carolina Insider, the Columbia Fireflies are gearing up for the 2021 season. See what they're doing to keep fans safe. Gamecock baseball has had its own share of controversy this past week. Find out more about the buzz surrounding Founders Park. But first, get the latest update on USC's fall vaccination plan. Carolina Insider starts now. Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Christi Scrobe. Our top story today, it appears vaccines will not be required of UofSC students, faculty, and staff returning for the fall semester. At the Faculty Senate meeting this week, a representative from the School of Public Health said the university will strongly encourage, but not mandate them. Here to tell us more about vaccine in today's Cocky Spotlight is Julia Crosby. Julie?
That's right, Christiana. You may have heard about trouble with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine after 6 women developed blood clots after getting it. As a result, university officials say that they have currently suspended its use of that vaccine, but the Moderna vaccine is still available from the Student Health Center. There are 2 ways to get a vaccine on campus right now. The health center is making appointments, but today you can walk up elsewhere. Although you have to schedule an appointment at the Student Health Center, USC is hosting a pop-up clinic today at the Carolina Coliseum. Students can get their shot from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. and are being required to bring a driver's license with them. We checked this morning and saw that appointments were available as early as tomorrow if you want to schedule your vaccine. Back to you, Christiana.
Thanks, Julie. In political news, Governor Henry McMaster and the NCAA are at odds over a possible policy change. South Carolina state legislators are currently considering a bill that would ban transgender women and girls from participating in schools' women's sports. The NCAA announced this week that it may not hold championship games in states with such laws. In response, McMaster told reporters that the NCAA should, quote, mind its own business. Gamecock baseball is getting its own share of controversy this week. During a game against Missouri this past weekend, some USC fans were accused of heckling the Tigers shortstop. According to the Post-Courier, the fans were ejected, but athletic director Ray Tanner says they weren't ejected, but asked to move seats. The dust-up is getting a lot of attention on social media. Although the series was held at Founders Park, some fans and players felt like sportsmanship regulations were too harsh. And that's part of the advantage of playing at your home field. Coach Mark Kingston addressed the issue in his post-game press conference.
Everybody wants a home field advantage, and as many fans as they'll let in here, I hope that many come because our guys feed off it.
The Gamecocks return to the Diamond tomorrow to take on the LSU Tigers in Baton Rouge. Another baseball team in Columbia is gearing up for its first pitch. Now an affiliate of the Kansas City Royals, the Columbia Fireflies are taking precautions to keep fans safe for the 2021 season. Our own Dalton Mixon reports.
The seats have been empty for over a year now, but with baseball around the corner, the Columbia Fireflies are turning the page on a new chapter in their history. The Fireflies announced their affiliation with the Kansas City Royals. The newly built Sacred Park in the city of Columbia was a top destination for the Royals. The 10-year deal comes after the recent minor league baseball restructuring that caused the Mets to move on from Columbia. Senior Director of Communications for minor league baseball, Jeff Lance, says expect some big changes in the future.
I think in the next year, you'll probably see the company name minor league baseball probably go away.
Jeff said Major League Baseball's goal is to increase community relations and said they already see loads of success in that aspect. Reaching out to the community is what the Fireflies have already been doing. Local lifelong Royals fan Brett Seitz said the Fireflies have already reached out to him.
Their social media manager messaged me and said, hey, I found this website that I saw that you were doing. I wanted to see if you wanted to come out and tour the stadium. So we went out there and toured the stadium.
Brett said he is a lifelong Gamecock fan, but having his team in his city is something special.
A minor league team for the Royals now in the area, it's not the Royals, but it's the next best thing.
The Fireflies say Sacred Park will be open for fans when the season starts. The Fireflies' home opener will be May 11th against Charleston. For Carolina Insider, I'm Dalton Mixon.
If baseball isn't your thing, you can catch a different kind of Firefly event soon. Nature Fan can enter Congaree National Park's lottery to view its famous synchronous firefly phenomenon. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. The bugs sync up flashes all at one time, and Congaree is one of the few places in the world that has this. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, the park just south of town is hosting a lottery to cut down on the number of people there at one time. They'll allow 25 cars per night to view fireflies in the park. The lottery opens at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning at nps.gov/Kong. That's it for this edition of Carolina Insider, a student production here in the Kennedy Greenhouse studio in the School of Journalism and Mass Communications. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.